What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Living in Arizona, and today we're going to talk about the best restaurants in Phoenix. This is going to include Scottsdale, Gilbert, Chandler, Phoenix, the whole metro area. I know you guys want a Tucson video like this. We could probably do that later because Tucson is one of the UNESCO World Heritage Food Capitals because of the Native American culture. But we're just going to focus on Phoenix in this one. I've got a lot of videos that I've got to get done, so I'm still taking comments. This is coming from you guys saying, hey, where's a good restaurant? Where do you like to eat? So we're going to go ahead and dial this in. So first thing we're going to talk about is sushi. So if you're new to this channel, you can subscribe to Living in Arizona. You can see we've got a lot of videos on here. So if you're looking to get familiar with Living in Arizona, check out this channel and watch some of our other videos. I'll post them at the end. So I would say that based on the reviews that I've done, Haruma Sushi Haruma Sushi basically comes out as a premier place to get sushi. This place is on 114 West Adams Street, Phoenix, Arizona. Check them out. They're on Monroe Street. This basically, based off of reviews, comes in as like the best place to get sushi. So there's a couple others out there, but this one, you know, you can see, look at some of the food they've got. If you're a sushi lover, don't worry, just because you're in the desert doesn't mean you don't have to eat, you don't get to eat seafood, right? Okay, so we're gonna dial this in and talk about some of these other things besides sushi, but you can see here on Yelp, they've got a lot of different reviews and all over Phoenix, so don't worry if you're a seafood person, you're still gonna find solace in knowing that it's here. Now, I did call my sister and I did call my brother to make sure that everything that I was gonna say was going to line up, and they know about the restaurants really good, and one of the ones that was first on their list was Steak 44. So if you're a big steak eater and you like beautiful restaurants, check out Steak 44. You can see Steak 44 specializes in providing a fantastic fine dining experience and exceptional personal service. We feature USDA prime grade beef, the highest grade domestic Wagyu, fresh seafood, a menu of unique side dishes and appetizers. So you're going to want to check out this place. You can see 100 best restaurants for wine lovers in America. So it's making the list for all across America. This one's on 44th Street in Phoenix. That's why they call it Steak 44. So let's keep this list going. What are some other things that you guys want to know about? Well, Mexican food. See, this place right here, Tacos Chiles, this is the one that my brother recommends. Food lovers out there who are looking for good tacos, good burritos, good quesadillas, good enchiladas, whatever you like, check out Tacos Chiles. This one's coming from my brother. It's Chihuahua style Mexican eatery off State Route 51 and McDowell. Just opened, but it's got rave reviews. This is in Phoenix New Times, so check out Tacos Chihuahua, C-H-I-W-A-S. All right, so there's also some other ones. There's Chula Seafoods. So this one's got a chain in both Phoenix and San Diego. So if you've ever been to San Diego, you know San Diego is known for California-style burritos. Actually, the whole state of California is known for that, right? That's just where they put French fries in there. But also fish tacos are really big in San Diego. I used to live there. That's how I know. But Chula Seafoods bringing a little bit of that food style from San Diego to the valley. So that's pretty good. Now, what are some other types of foods that you guys like that people are probably wanting to know? Well, where's a good place to get a pizza? I like Barrows. Barrows Pizza is always one of the ones that I know I can get fast, efficient, and it's going to taste good. Great crust. I just like Barrows Pizza. That's my personal favorite. But you can see on here, based on reviews, I would say Cebu has some really high reviews, C-I-B-O, okay? And then you have Lou Malnati's Pizzeria. You can see 4.6 stars. You know, you guys can go on there and check out any of these, but there's a lot of great pizza joints. I like Barrows, so I'm going to stand by my pick for Barrows. I think that one just stands out because it's the classic style pizza with the good crust that I like. So that's my opinion, but you can go on here and look at any one of these websites. Nothing special outside of this. I mean, it's good pizza. You get Chicago style pizza, all types of different pizza, New York style. And then if we go right here and we look at the Thrill List and we try to find out what are the best restaurants in Phoenix according to some of these other lists, like Thrill List, you have Tempe Public Market. So just going down to Tempe, check out the Public Market. Ghost Ranch, Sangzi Garden, that's Chinese food. For those of you who like Chinese, there's going to be plenty of options for Chinese. Some of you guys are going to like Vietnamese food, pho, Thai food. I mean, some of these burger joints, you know, many of these shopping malls you're going to go to are going to have a burger joint, Thai restaurant, Chinese restaurant, you know, Panda Express, not just all fast food, right? So Phoenix really does have a pretty good selection of food. You know, we've got Olive Gardens on pretty much every community, or some Italian restaurant for those of you who like Italian food. But Bar Pest, you can see the Churchill. This one comes up quite a few times. That one's in downtown. This one's made a couple lists, the Churchill. So maybe check that one out. You're going to see Thai restaurant again, Glyban, Gala Blanco, Fabio on Fire, an Italian food restaurant. One of the places that I know that my sister really likes is Foco de Chao. That's down in Scottsdale. So when you're in Scottsdale, go check out Foco de Chao. That one's going to make you pretty happy. If you're into barbecue, barbecue's your thing. Southern Barbecue, Little Miss Barbecue down there in Sunny Slope. So they've got two locations. One in Sunny Slope on 7th Street, and the other one is on University down in, that's, I would say, down by Tempe. University's down by Tempe. But you can see, look at all this food right here. If you're into barbecue, if that's your thing. For those of you who are into vegan options, there is a vegan-friendly scene in downtown, I would say. For those of you who are looking for, you know, vegetarian or vegan solutions, alternatives, check out downtown. That's really an epicenter for health conscious plant eaters. And, you know, we've got other areas that you can check out. We've got the Eater. They've got some other recommendations for you if you're into Tijuana style Mexican food, which is like San Diego Mexican food. Tacos Calafia, that one's going to be one of your top picks if you're into Tijuana style Mexican food. Bear in mind, there's different types of Mexican food. You're going to have Mexico City Mexican food. You go down to Mexico City, you're eating cactus. You know, you're going to eat an agave, or you're going to eat a prickly pear. They don't even call it prickly pear, but it's a cactus, you know, that's been kind of filleted. And that's Mexico City style. But up in the north, you're going to get guacamole and some carne asada burritos or tacos. So, La Mejor Barbacoa, that's another Mexican restaurant. You can see the Mexico City of Texcoco. So, yeah, Mexico's a big place. It's kind of like America has, you know, you have food from the desert Southwest. You have food from the Southeast, which is basically like Nashville, Georgia, you know, that barbecue stuff. And then you've got Chicago style, Philly cheesesteaks, you know. So same kind of thing's going to apply to Mexican food. So typically you're thinking, well, Mexican food, that means it's one basic thing. No, just like America has different subcultures in it, so does Mexico. And so the Larder and the Delta, that's a place down there that you're going to want to check out. It's Tennessee style hot chicken. Look at that. Look at that. That looks like, I don't know, man. I don't know if your arteries are going to love you for that one. Across the Pond, that's a pretty famous restaurant that keeps coming up. They cocktails range from a play on Singapore sling. I've been to Singapore. I've had a sing sling. You know, you could say sing sling or Singapore sling, but you get the point. It's going to be more of that Asian cuisine. Yet again, the Churchill comes up. So check out this Churchill, guys, if that's one you want to really add to your list. I mean, basically the main point of this video is to say you're going to have options all across the Phoenix Valley. Okay, across the Valley of the Sun. Pobrecito, Taco Cello, Little Miss Barbecue, Sunny Slope, we already talked about that. The Brie. So if you're into the Brie, that's South African style grill. Yet again, lots of culture here, lots of variety. Welcome Diner, Roland's Cafe Market Bar, lots of bars, Sushi Nakano. I mean, well, the very first time I ever had a one of these sushi bombs. So you know, Ichiban sake bomb, where you hit your glass and the sake falls into your beer and you got to chug it. That's Ichiban sake bomb. You got to do it real fast. So Ichiban is basically you count to 3 or 10 or something in Japanese. I don't know how to count there, but you slam it. But they got these sake bombs where they got sake in them, but they'll have like sea urchin, quail egg, and then like 2 or 3 other things. They might even have some caviar or some other egg and an oyster, and you slam that. First time I had that was in San Diego. I don't know if they got those kind of restaurants out here, but that would be interesting if you guys are really into sushi. I mean, you got to try one of those. Those will get you. They say they're aphrodisiacs because it's got all that stuff in there. The cotton and copper. I mean, lots of Mexican restaurants. I mean, you're just not going to run out of that. And a bit of old Western style barbecue stuff is probably what we're really known for down here in the desert Southwest. Then you got just, you know, some fish. Some people will not eat any fish from this. They just don't eat fish out here in Phoenix because they say, well, if it's coming here, it's having to come a long distance, and they just don't trust it. They think they get food poisoning. So people who love sushi, they don't have any problems, but then there's some people who just won't touch the sushi because they think that we're so far away from the ocean that's why they're not going to eat it. So Farm Boy Market meats and sandwiches. Me, when I'm going out to lunch, I like to go to the Firehouse. The Firehouse is, they got like Subway sandwiches. They got subs, but they're these great sandwiches, man. I love going to Firehouse. It's founded by firefighters, but it's great food. You've just got tons of variety here. Drop a comment below, guys. If you've eaten in Phoenix, share your favorite restaurant. Help people out. They're looking for food alternatives. They want to know where they can go. You live here for 365 days a year. You know, you might eat out, what, 10% of those times? That's a lot of different varieties of restaurants that you can try out until you find your favorite one. So thanks to everyone who's been watching all these other videos. You can click on any of them. Thanks to everyone who's been subscribing and liking these videos, and we'll see you guys next time.